Well, welcome. Another episode of JAYSTRAYS. You guys usually see me doing stuff on my trucks, but because I acquired a new car, I got this, well, it's new to me. I got a 1999 emerald green Pontiac Firebird. And then so, just like we do on these vehicles, we get to do upgrades. And today we're going to be putting in a new dash cover. As you can see, a little dusty here. As you can see, we have a big crack in our dashboard. The rest of the dashboard is in good shape, but that is the only problem that we have. And so we're going to be installing a dash cover. So episode 52, JAYSTRAYS. Thanks for joining me. Firebird time. Order with these guys. And here's our lovely dash cover. And now we're going to actually do a pre-fit. Then we're going to do a clean, and then we'll do the install. It comes with some 3M kind of mounting tape, and then there's little pieces of Velcro on the other side of this, where you just mount little pieces of it, and then it will install on the dashboard itself. And so we always like to renew things, and if I would have had this thing off the showroom floor, I would have installed a dash cover to begin with. So we're just doing something that would have been customary, us owning it to begin with, but since we are the new owner of this wonderful, beautiful vehicle here, we're going to be doing some upgrades. So stay tuned. JAYSTRAYS episode 52, dash cover install 99 Bird. All right, so we're in here. We're going to have to do a little bit of cleaning, as it were. You always want to clean your surface area before you install something new. And so I'm going to see if we can clean this guy. And again, there's various different cleaning products you can use out there, and you could technically be just using like Armor All stuff, which I probably will use, but I'm trying to get the initial dust and debris, so I'm just using some Clorox wipe here, and then I can put some of that good leather protectant on here. This can get that initial dirt and grime off the mounting area. So I'm sure plenty of folks, when they're driving, like to be with the windows down, and all that good dirt will make its way in here and settle on the dash. And so I get all of this off, and then the mounting, which is the 3M. There we go. We'll have a place to stick. It wasn't even that dirty. So let's let that dry for a second. The next stage, we're going to use some of this Maguiar's leather detailer. So this is a leather, like faux leather, if you were, kind of dash. So we want to protect it before we put the dash cover on top of it. Want to protect all the surface area, because I mean, this car is 26 years old, an absolutely superb condition, and honestly the only diminished part of the interior is this little crack on the dashboard. And so we're basically remedying that situation. I don't mind a little bit of backsplash from the detail, and you can see this crack is, kind of pronounced, so it doesn't look good. But once we put this new cover on, it's going to look, fantastic. So we've cleaned the whole area, and we're going to just let that let this just dry a little bit more. And then we will go ahead and put the 3M tape on and mount this bad boy. Alright, so it comes with 3 of these 3M strips. And then basically what we want to do with these is the bottom of the dash cover has got Velcro. And so you need a good pair of shears. And then what we're doing is we're cutting to fit and cut the little pieces up into tiny little pieces, and then you mount them. And then so I just want to show you the completed area now that we've got all of them kind of affixed. And so we put it on both sides, all of these little mounting brackets of the 3M on the, you can see that there's Velcro on the bottom, as you can see, and then this. And so basically once I re-snug this back up there, then I'll pull off the white tab, and then it'll expose the adhesive, and then it'll lock the dash cover in place. And so, all right, let's get this bad boy installed. So you want to just kind of tuck it up in here. And there's a vent here. And so you don't want to block your heater vent. Now, just to show you these contact points under each of these spots on the dash. So what you do is when you get in there into the space that you need it, you can see there's one of those 3M pieces here. So 2 more right there. And so is my recommendation is that you kind of just pre-form it. Make sure it's lined up all the way, because there's heater vents on the other side. And again, you've got the mounting aperture or 3M tape, as it were, in these different little areas. So just kind of pre-snug it in there, and that's kind of the best recommendation. You're gonna have to kind of kind of snug it one little piece at a time. I'm going to see if this thing wants to be cooperative. So I'm going to take off the first little piece here. And I recommend doing it in sections. So we got that first little corner. Right underneath the center of the steering wheel. There's above the steering wheel, excuse me. Got some more right here above the console. Longer nails prevail. This thing is not cooperating. I'll come at it from the other side. It's a slender little piece. Okay. Let's get the other side. All right, as we continue here, moving the 3M adhesive contact points so we can secure this dash cover. Because of this heater, you got to make sure you get this in the right spot. All right, and then you have this airbag, and the airbag has got its own little pieces to connect it. Hopefully it never has to deploy. It matches perfectly with the body molding. And there's a few more little tabs under here you've got to pull off so it secures below where the airbag point is. And one last. And then you want to just kind of lock that in. Make sure you're not covering your heater hole. That's not too bad. There we go. You got to push it down a little bit, get those contact points to stick. All right, so we want to just kind of push these down a little bit. Making sure it's snug. Just kind of smoothing it out. Get on the other side. Okay. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Let's get on the other side. Just kind of doing some additional pushing down on those contact points. Yeah, get it as snug in there as humanly possible. It is, although, just a dash cover, but I think it does the job. Okay, well, this is a short one. JAYSTRAYS, episode 52. This is the 1999 Pontiac Firebird. Only have 80,800 original miles on this 26-year-old car. Just another preview of how nice the interior is. Headliner, everything in here. So the only kind of, you know, eyesore was that crack in the dash, but we got this nice, beautiful, and it totally matches my interior. As you can see, it is color for color, so we got the perfect color match. It even matches the, you know, all the way around. We got that nice gray color for the, you know, GM. So looking good, looking good. So we're going to continue to do, you know, you can see that dash cover just fits perfectly on that Firebird. So we're going to be doing some other upgrades on the Bird. It's going to be a minute, but we've got things planned, like a cold air intake we're going to put in on this guy. We're going to probably put a turbocharger on this thing. We're going to probably do a different exhaust. So we're going to be making this somewhat of a sleeper. So, you know, everybody's got their project restos. I had a 2000 just like this, but this is a 99, and so this is a, you know, very well kept car. And you know, you see my brand new, I got brand new tires on this thing, brand new. Yep, those are the 235 55 R16s. Those are the come home, the soulless. And we didn't put high performance tires on here, like Z-rated tires. These are all season because I live in the high Sierra. So I never know what kind of possible weather I could encounter with the Bird. But preference is that we like to drive the Bird in dry conditions. So stick around. JAYSTRAYS episode 52. We got more stuff. Sometimes it's the Bird, sometimes it's the Jeeps. You saw the Hot Springs videos the couple back. You know, we got that wonderful Carson Hot Springs, and so then you saw the wonderful sojourn to California. We got all kinds of stuff planned. We just got fresh snow in the Sierra, so I mean, I need to get up in the Sierras too, because it's gonna be there for a little while, but then it'll disappear. So could be doing some winter camping, snowshoeing, that sort of thing. So thanks for joining me. Hope you like this sort of thing. If you do, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Take care. See you in the next one.